Хустон. Продовжуємо проходження Death Stranding 2. Вихід смерті. Поки є можливість, треба її використовувати. Бо це явище тимчасове. Так, ми там в лісі якомусь зупинилися. Так поняв, що це пролог такий довгий. Скоріше за все. Ого, як швидко. Ти бачив? Моментально. От нам туди вниз треба. Треба знайти якісь ці запчастини. А, і ще поштовий є. Короче, туди треба. У мене ще стік оцей крутиться, вертиться, бля, ходить сам. Стік. Просто у мене оцей правий стік, він просто його крутив вліво, бля. Само.
Not bad.
Я хренів. Така фігня. Робимо чай і видвигаємося.
Yeah, that's the way. Be there in no time. Keep it up, Sam. Okay. Okay, there you go, speed demon.
Кожного.
Someone's out there.
А тепер всі знають, що я тут. Я його не бачу, де він. Угу, понял. Ты все выкидывай. Ты где він? Фокси, прием. Пулемет. Нет, по-моему, парочка чётков. Ну вот он. Ще один. Ну, а це всі. Електродубінка. Якщо що?
Brandon Barrett.
Ай. Що, Фоксі, кажеш? Якщо буде можливість, мені теж розказуй про новинки ігри. А PlayStation 6 ще не скоро. Фоксі. PlayStation 6 ще не скоро. Я скинув в спільноті цю штуку. Да, дякую. Так ми оба дивимося, і ти, і я. Просто я скидаю ролики сразу,
Very good.
а ти пишеш. Я находжу, я ролики скидаю сразу в дописі. Що мене цікавить, знаєш. Я не все підряд дивлюсь.
Oh yeah.
А то тільки то, що мене цікавить. Розумієш? Ну, а який сенс все підряд кидати? Ти ж дивишся те, що тебе цікавить. Тільки, правильно? Чи прям, ну, все, ти ж все підряд не дивишся?
All designated cargo successfully recovered. Proceed to delivery destination for processing.
Ну, драбинка мені потрібна. Так, далі. А от сюди мені треба. Тут прям фортеця.
Show 'em how it's done.
Цікаво, ми правильно йдемо? Ага. Тут якийсь пісок уже. Майже. Ой, ми походу були там вверху.
Gotta work on those core muscles.
Samsung ведуть переговори з AMD щодо угоди виробництва процесорів двох техпроцесом. Аналітики гаузі вважають, що ця угода, ймовірні чіпи можуть бути використані для АПО PS6. Кажеш, да? Для PS6. Напевно, сюди. У мене скоро ботинки зітруться. Де? Що, Фоксі, і отей там шпіляєш?
Be there in no time. I'm indigo and violet and blue. I'm so in love with you. Everything you ever want is here. Giving up another one too dear.
Майже. Нафига мне ночью очки одевать?
That's the way. Okay, just a bit further now.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Це прикиньте, вони затравку таку дають довго.
No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Мексика.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I
Ола.
assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours? With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BGs are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go.
Нормально.
Madre mia, it's practically spotless. Thank you.
16 березня хочеш Resident Requiem. І група Джеймса Бонда. Фоксі. Ну так добре, якщо так. Треба вірити в позитивний, тоді буде все добре. Напевно.
I just have to say that
О,
you're an
чівочку дав.
absolutely incredible porter. Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
Але пам'ятаєш, я тобі розказував давно, вже багато разів. Дуже багато разів тобі розказував. Що надіятися ні на кого не можна, а тільки на себе. Ну, я, наприклад, знаю, що щось. Ну, ти ж сам розумієш, що ну, ти от в це віриш, то, що ти кажеш. Це ж дуже багато грошей. Як ти собі це уявляєш? Людина ходить на роботу, заробляє гроші, і, ну, у кожного своє життя. Як ти собі це уявляєш, Фоксі? Як він візьме 6 тисяч гривень і просто от купить диски? Ну, треба ж бути реалістами, Фоксі. Я ж тобі недаром сказав, що треба вірити в гарне. Да, це добре, що ти віриш. Але, ну, треба ж бути реалістом, Фоксі. Кюпід підключен. Ну, тому я тобі кажу, що не надійся нікого ні на кого. Щоб потім не було больно розочаровуватися. Так, у мене піднятий ранг. Хоробрий грузчик. Ну да. Ми знов повторюємося, Фоксі. Ми цю розмову з тобою мали вже раз 20, напевно. Сікорський, привіт, Діма. І ти знов думаєш, що Фоксі, ти ж маєш розуміти, що ти ж не самий хитрий. Ну, розумієш?
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now.
Закон прийшов. Я закон.
A kind of anti-BT weapon. And build timefall shelters too.
Як, Діма? Як ти там поживаєш? На службі?
We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are going to be saved thanks to you.
Як завжди. Да. Скоро Новий рік.
This whole area is a chiralium rich
Все як завжди.
so there's a much
Та
higher
слава Богу,
risk of
Діма.
BT showing up.
Не хворієш, все добре. Ходиш на службу.
Sharing data, etc. All to help develop BT avoidance and elimination solutions. One of the largest void outs ever recorded happened down south,
Спецназ не спить.
giving rise to a massive tar belt. So massive that it completely cut us off from the land beyond. We can't afford to let that kind of tragedy repeat itself here. But between the cargo you've delivered to us and our new connection to the chiral network, I think we got a shot. We're gonna make it through this.
Відключила їх. Що таке кров'яна граната?
It's one of the fruits of our joint effort with the lab to
У мене
develop
новенький штаб.
anti-BT tech.
В штабі.
Up until now, our primary weapons against these entities have been created with the blood of doom sufferers.
Ну то добре, коли поповнення.
Only reliant upon regular donations
Yeah.
from rare individuals like yourself. Securing a stable supply has been difficult. But you know all about that, given your experiences with the UCA. But this weapon
Новенький то
synthetic
добре.
blood with all the same anti-BT properties. Derived from samples taken from doom sufferers.
Христина
It
звуть.
can be produced at scale to meet demand. And despite its artificial nature, it's actually
Цікаво.
proven to be more potent than the genuine article. So you can think of our new weapon as a more full-blooded version of the hematic grenade it replaces. In any case, we won't need to ask you for your blood ever again, so rest easy. If you want to test it out, we have some training facilities here at the distribution center. Feel free to access the delivery terminal and give them a try.
Мій двоюрідний брат повернувся на службу. То це добре? Той, що був поранений?
So, you probably think timefall shelters are only good for getting out of the rain, right?
Да, Португалія заходив, питав за тебе. Так що рахуй, що я передаю привіт за нього. Юра з Португалії. Заходив, питав за тебе. 2 рази чи 3 рази питав, а де Сікорський? Я кажу, та Діма заходить, у нього є можливість. Який служив в саперах.
It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water, allowing you to top up your canteen on the go. We've posted an aid request so you can fabricate a shelter to see how it works. Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how various structures might be improved. As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information
Роботи
and our
багато.
efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will
І
all
небезпечно.
make faster progress
Роботи.
as a result. So keep on doing what you do and linking up places for us.
Часу мало.
By the way, you're planning to visit the research
В лабораторію
lab,
йдемо.
yeah? You have to pass through
Ти
some
бачив
security
Резидент
territory.
9?
We'll do a quick
Діма.
survey of the chiral density.
Резидент 9 виходить.
Right away.
В лютому, в кінці лютого.
You just tackled one of our
Там буде
toughest
Леон
ones on
Кеннеді. Нова частина.
We got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
Новий рік охороняти стрибков. Зараз. Що я зрозумів, що Паша хотів допомогти. І що, і ти відказався, чи що? Ага.
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
Двоюрідний брат пішов в мій спецзай.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit.
Лабораторія могла пострадати.
The local chiralium levels
Локальний рівень хіралія росте.
Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the
Поспіши,
delivery
Сем.
terminal upstairs and
Піднімись
check
до
the
термінала доставки. Добре. Просто така фігня. Я йоги не терплю. Що за йога? У нас була розгромна буря, у вас там все в порядку? Трясло чуть сильніше обично, але без наслідків. Ну, весело грає. Як нічого не трапилось. А ти вже підходиш до лабораторії зв'язі? Спасибо. Дякую. Виходимо.
Departing facility.
Що ви кажете? Фоксі щось писав. Я сказав, що у нас грошей вистачає, і мій відчим працює на заводі.
Feels good.
Павло спитав, що по грошам. Відчим працює на заводі лучше. Для армії ЗСУ. О, добре, Фоксі. Працювати треба. А інакше. Як вижити?
Sam, we've got a situation. The
Х'юстон, у нас
delivery for the
проблема.
research lab is ready for transport, but
Груз
the
для
chiral
лабораторії
density is
готовий
higher
до
than
відправки.
anticipated.
От
This
на
may be
хералі
due to
дуже
the
високо.
gateway just now, but we've identified
Це
a
зв'язано з
BT area in
розломною
the vicinity
бурі.
of the lab.
Бурі. Штурмом.
However, we have no BB
І
pods
немає
in hand.
капсул ББ.
I know you've
ББ.
got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where
Діма.
the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of
Просто
the rest.
направ мені, укажи мені
That's
направлення.
By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this.
Ти кажеш, що можеш відчувати, чути. І чути, і відчувати.
We've issued you a number of blood grenades. They use an
Травяні
active
гранати.
agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in VR training. If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like.
Ага, оружие безсильно.
Make sure you're well prepared.
Тільки граната спеціальна. Гематична.
According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers. in the
Слухачі.
field. If you make contact with
Якщо
a
вступиш в
gazer,
контакт з
another
одним
type
із
of
них,
BT,
із смоли
a
вискочить
hunter
друга,
will emerge from the
інша.
tar and try to capture you.
Охотні.
If they succeed in this,
Якщо
you'll come
вдасться.
face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area. and
Якщо овець
everyone in it.
поглотить, то визвуть
Dust
всплеск
settles,
пустоти.
it'll only be a
Мгм.
giant crater. So make sure to escape the
Твориться
catcher
огромний
before
крах.
that happens.
Постарайся
Or use the
збіжати
weapons at
від
your
ловця,
disposal
прежде
to
чим
eliminate
він
it.
трапиться. Офігеть.
All right, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
Ясно. Так, що ми беремо? Ага, це мені треба раз, два по горах іти. Бачиш? Ага, і потім в гори. Победите твари рядом с бывшей лабораторией геофизическое исследование. Офигеть, а де ж?
All right,
Well-
Sam, you good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it,
Развалины
eventually
міста,
someone's
я
gonna trigger a
офігеть.
void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo
З ним
for
в
the
п'ятницю
research
сліп
lab with
купите.
you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you.
При следующих
And if you
тварях.
stash your
Ага.
backpack in a timefall shelter,
Мгм.
you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got
Фрагмати від
room to
Capcom
carry a
додав
little
більше
extra,
1 мільйона
consider
разів у
requisitioning a
віш-ліст.
PCC and
Демка
taking it along
отримала
with you
переважно
so you can
позитивні
fabricate
відгуки.
a shelter for added
Ну
peace of
да,
mind.
да.
You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
Добре. Так, що в мене по зброї? Мені вистачить. А у мене ж зброя, мені треба зброя проти. Все, видвигаємо. Гарного вечора. Чекай, Діма. Я пішов, багато роботи. Забити документи, новий транспорт. Давай, Діма, заходи. Дякую. Наступаючими святами тебе. Фоксі, там. Так, погнали, у нас тут замовлення.
That's the spirit. Please take care. Please give it your all. You take care of them.
Ну, він мені каже, що проти цих тварей не працює. Ну, оця звичайна зброя не працює. А, вот ці. Так, і що ж, куди нам тепер йти? А, нам туди треба. Давай. У мене проти тварі тільки ці.
Take care, Sam.
Тільки гематичні гранати. Є. Погнали. Короче, Фоксі, чекаємо прагмату, да? Ага, можна піти сюди. А можна піти зразу сюди нагору. Давай спробуємо тут піти. Ще й дощ пішов. Погнали, погнали. Буде.
Earthquake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
Щоб камні на голову не попадали, блін. Да, по хардкору пішли. Мама Наталя сказала, що завтра буде обстріл. Звідки? Завтра світло можуть виключати. І обстріл. Кожен день можна. Не тільки завтра. Офігеть, дивись. Вау. А, вон там цей. Вон там сюди треба. Так, погнали. Обережно. Давай засейвим. Бачиш, це його ці от скіли, що я Лігічу казав. Все можливо, Фокс. Все можливо. Такий час. О, ПХК. Я бачу.
Done and dusted.
Construction process now complete.
Розвідка. Угу. Темпоральний дождевик. Ну, дождевик би це би не помішав. Темпоральний. Теряний. Да вот там купа тварей, наверное, будет.
Give me a break.
О-о. А вот он. Ні, а як це построїти? Треба трохи так. А от.
Construction process now complete.
Прикольно. А вот. Да. Очень.
Ambient chiral density has fallen to within normal range. BT threat neutralized. Please deliver your cargo to the research lab.
That's too close.
Серьезно.
My name's Sam. Thank you, guys. Came in handy.
Спрятаться.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
треба це. Да.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another.
Фоксі, ти тут? Це кукаряку. Типу сонце. Стало і віген. Грен.
I will be gone tonight. Everything's done for a while, and I will be silent of you. In the fire, in the night,
Прикольно.
we will be dancing like every single night. I'll simply dancing every single night. I'll simply dancing every single night. I'll simply dancing.
Come on, what you got? Let's do this.
Дуже гарні пісні тут. Ну, ці от вайбові такі атмосферні.
Good morning to you. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
І що?
Security measures lifted.
Фоксі,
Weapons detected. Be
добре.
advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Доставляємо. А, це будуть пулі спеціально для тварів. Типу, проти тварів.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
Алекс.
It really doesn't get much better than this. What else is there to say but thanks? Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can... We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid.
Давай.
Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of
Проводим
bringing
интернет в Мексику.
Mexico onto the chiral network.
Baldur's Gate 3. Ну, у мене воно є в Стімі. В Стімі я купляв. Baldur's Gate... А, я перепутав. Borderlands. Baldur's Gate 3? Ні. Щось він мені не тяжко мені в нього. О, добавлен противотварний ефект. О, супер. Ні, Baldur's Gate 3 я купив. На Xbox він в мене є. Ну, можна спробувати пограти, але не думаю, що я буду скоро в нього грати. Там складно. Ну, там можна пограти, я його проходив. Я його десь більше 35 годин награв, хоча там це взагалі мало дуже. Я застрягаю там в другій чи в першій локації. Я не можу цього нежить вбити. Там дуже складно. На перевалі. І там треба вбити нежить. І потім перейти в іншу локацію. Я коли на комп'ютері перший раз грав, в мене не вийшло. Там буваєш нежить, переходиш в таку туманну локацію, там з фонарем таким ходиш. Потім там заходиш якийсь, там типу, якийсь замок того главаря. У кого є ця лічинка теж. І та темна ельфійка, і там можна якось ту темну ельфійку до себе переманити. Або її вбити, або якось її просто побити, а потім якось воскресити, чи що.
Sam, don't suppose you remember
Коротше,
who I am.
Baldur's Gate це не...
I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA.
Так просто ти в неї не пограєш. Як ти думаєш?
So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance.
Гігантська
I've shared
тварь.
with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs.
МФ,
Because if a giant
МФ набої
BT
дав.
is on the way, then we're gonna need
Що гігантська тварь дійсно прийде, без твоєї допомоги нам не справиться. Понятно. Яка зброя тобі є?
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of
Партія
MP
МФ
bullets that have
набоїв.
anti-BT properties.
Ефективні
This
проти
ammunition
тварі.
will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine.
You can also fabricate
Любая
blood
штурмовая
grenades if you want to
винтовка
keep the fuel
превращается в
higher.
противотварную
Before you head back
зброю.
out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose.
Да мені набої треба.
Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you. It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight.
А, може
That's
прийти
both
гігантська
mine
тварь?
and Dead Man's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
Непогано. Ну що, дивиться серіал, воно. О, 8 серія вже є? А, прикольно. Давай, Фокс, я теж хочу подивитися. Я ще 7 не бачив. Там ще 7 є серія. Давай, добраніч наперед.
You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget.
О! Дедмен.
Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes.
На добраніч, Фокс, наперед.
And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the power
Разлом.
network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived.
З Австралії.
Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death
В
stranding.
Австралії трапився вихід.
Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gatequake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside.
Огромна тварь.
We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
О, штурмова винтовка. МФ пуль. по той. Топ. Ну добре. Веселиться чи ні? Опа. Бля. Ого. Ну-ка. Ёлки. Мощно.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
Ух. Да, мо. А, можна прям так, дивись. Да, нормально ми тут порубалися творити.
Okay, here you go, Speed Demon.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much. Remember to rest, Sam.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that that man is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Що далі? Тут кожні оці, де ти віддихаєш, як є, типа сховище, в ньому кожний малюнок різний. Типа там, де ти от віддихаєш, такий. Ламадра. Ну що? Він же поспав чи ні? Валимо.
Sunrise will be occurring shortly.
Hey, Sam? About that message Deadman left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges. Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it. Just be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Що дуже швидко підключив.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of you. Just focus on the job.
Tri-cruisers are now available for fabrication.
3 крейсери. О. О, 3 крейсери. О. «007». Доставити подарок клубу.
This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words, "For Lou," are written on it.
Ага. Да.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Так, що, будемо тут сейв?
Very impressive work, Sam.
Слава Богу, Господи.
Don't be a stranger, okay?
Там перше треба було зробити ще один. Трикстер. О, хорош.
Thank you, Sam.
Офигеть.
Remember to rest, Sam.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
This one's for you. Came in handy.
Офигеть. О, Лоурор. Дик розігнався.
Walking towards the light that guides you home. Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody answers. Nobody knows.
Thanks for the help.
If they bothered to see from the cage to bay. But nobody cares. Nobody knows.
Блін, ну цей швидкий, слухай.
That's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. Waste of breath, a mindless stare. to wind up alone.
Now leaving chiral network
It's just how it goes.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
Trouble nearby. Gotta stretch my legs. Feels like I'm walking barefoot.
Давай вже доїдемо.
It's not so bad.
Круто, виглядить гарно.
Came in handy. Thanks for the help.
Buen día, Sam.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound. Your shelter is under attack.
They're in danger. I gotta get back.
Куда? Офігеть, блін. Ух ти.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Цікаво, це от херня вміє плавати? Да, вміє. Вміє. Вміє плавати. Тамаран. Оце топ. Ты, блин, даешь тебе.
Come on, Sammy boy.
Погнали далі. Зарядились. Треба ПХК з собою брати один. І тоді можна строїти.
Almost there.
Блін.
Stretching my legs.
Okay. Map. Okay.
Nobody's home. Maybe outside.
Как брейк. When to break. Чого рути, блін, задовго. З цим стіком реально щось треба робити. Сейвимся. Сподіваємося, що наступний раз світло буде. Там вже будемо продовжувати. Та добраніч, народу, зустріч.